All right, hey Route 250 clients, we are coming at you with some industrial strength moves. The only thing you're gonna need for this is a kettlebell, or you can use a dumbbell, and we got tons of equipment for you to come in and choose from. So we are gonna slam out some Turkish get-ups again, so I'm super excited about that. And then we have 3 exercises that we're gonna do for 12 minutes each. We're gonna do more Turkish get-ups, and then we have another 3 exercises that you're gonna do for 12 minutes each, and then we're gonna end with more Turkish get-ups. So this is gonna be a stellar at-home full body workout, so get ready. So we are going to just demo the moves real quick. So we have a gliding disc to start with our Turkish get-ups. But you might not have one of these at home, so you can always take a shoe and balance it on the bottom of, or on the top of your fist. They wanted me to take one shoe off, but I refused. We're just using a disc. You guys should be using a shoe. All right, so you're going to take the shoe, place it right on top of your fist. You're gonna roll all the way back. That same knee is gonna come bent. The other leg comes out to 45, the other arm comes out to 45 degrees. The very first move of this, y'all know it, is the get up, sit up. All right, you wanna try to keep that shoe balanced. Get up, sit up, you are just coming right to the elbow. The second part of this is you're gonna come up to your hand. Then you're gonna bridge those hips up nice and high, keep your gaze upwards, slide that leg back behind. You're gonna windmill up, ooh, don't lose it. You're gonna bring that leg behind, stand up nice and tall, and bring it forward. Knew I would lose it. Okay, you just keep going. And then we're gonna step it back, down, sweep the leg behind, windmill to the side, sweep that leg forward, bring it down to your elbow, and roll it all the way back. And then you're gonna switch to the left. You have 2 full minutes on those Turkish get-ups. All right, after you complete 2 full minutes, we're gonna get into our first circuit, which just starts with the regular push-up. Lots of variations for push-ups. Make sure your hands are right underneath the shoulders. You can stay on your knees. Keep your hips tucked down, elbows back to 45 degrees. You can also elevate these on a chair or on a coffee table. You have 6 reps on these. Stay off of the toes as long as you can. Get a nice strong push-up. Make sure the lower back is not sinking down. All right, after that, we're gonna grab our equipment. You're gonna need a kettlebell. We have a single arm contralateral racked split squat. So the kettlebell is going to be in the same hand as the leg that is going to go back. All right, make sure you stand nice and tall, turn to the side so you can see. When you come down, this knee wants to be about 1 foot away from that front ankle. All right, and we have 6 reps on these. Okay, single arm contralateral racked split squat. Go from the right, then to the left. After this, if you've been with us for a while and you know how to do a figure 8, we're going to execute 6 figure 8s. So you squat down, reach behind, bring it up, and hold right in front of the other shoulder. Comes down, around, up, and in. Keep your elbows tucked in nice and tight. All right, those are your figure 8s. From there, we're gonna come down to the floor. And if you don't do the figure 8, if you need a modification for the figure 8, we're gonna come down to the ground and just do some shoulder taps. Okay, on the figure 8s, you have 6 each. On the shoulder taps, you also have 6 each. You can drop down to the knees if you need. Make sure that you're not rotating and rocking the hips. Hands always are right underneath the shoulders. All right, so you're gonna complete those 3 exercises for 12 minutes. Get in as many rounds as possible. When your 12 minutes is up, you have another 2 minutes on those Turkish get-ups. So really work on form and technique on those Turkish get-ups. You can add a very light weight if you can keep that shoe balanced on your fists. And then after you do another 2 minutes of Turkish get-ups, we're gonna go to a 2-point row. Okay, lots of rows, super good for the big back muscles. All right, so grab your kettlebell, set up a staggered stance, lift your rib cage, roll your shoulders back and down, support on that front knee, and you're just gonna come up and down. We have 6 repetitions on the right, and then we're gonna go 6 repetitions on the left. Make sure you set it up well, and like I always say, make sure that back foot is not out to the side. That's a common mistake, so check that back foot, face it forward. After that, we have a contralateral single leg kettlebell deadlift. All right, so before you set up any deadlift, you always need to make sure that your ribs are lifted, shoulders are back, so that you are in a nice tall posture. The kettlebell is gonna be in the same hand as the leg that is stepping back. So we will start with a staggered stance, and if you put that leg back and the toe is down, think of it just as a kickstand. Okay, it's just there for a little bit of balance support. You hinge from the hips, take it down to the ground, and then stand straight up. When you come forward, your eyes need to come down to the ground, and then when you stand up, your eyes come forward. Okay, nice and tall. You can also, if you're under control there, lift that leg, come all the way down, and then all the way up. Okay, you have 6 on those. If it's too difficult just on the single leg, you can always put a cone or some sort of a target right in front of you, and we're just gonna do reach outs, unweighted, okay? So you just hinge forward on that single leg and reach. Again, make sure the chest is open, ribs are lifted. After that, we've got something called a sit out, okay? So you're gonna be in that high push-up position, hands right underneath the shoulder. You're gonna rotate to one side, drop your hips, tap your toe, okay? You're gonna do 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Keep these under control, no momentum. Come all the way back to start before you begin again. And then if those are too difficult, we are just gonna do a side rotating plank. Okay, side to side, keep your hips up high. Do not drop your hips down here on the side to side plank. Keep everything strong. After 12 minutes of those 3 exercises, 6 repetitions each, we're gonna do 2 more minutes on that Turkish get up. Okay, so really work on those get ups with keeping it stable on your fist. And then when you are done with this, make sure you upload a picture or a video of you completing these exercises to Facebook. We want to make sure that you guys are working out there. Be sure to tag us. Let your trainers know that you are actually still working out at home. All right, we will see you soon.